generalizing so much. You say
the
women.
world operates in generalities.
Okay.
We have to.
Okay, fine.
All right. Sorry.
this.
Too much world. This girl's leaving. She's emotional. Miss Haram. So get her out.
All right. Just make it quick then. We don't got to make it a whole,
Okay.
thing. Just let her get her stuff, and y'all could escort her out.
Okay.
And take her Instagram off the thing too.
Yeah.
Shorty's crying.
Probably.
But
And here's the thing: that's sexual empowerment for you.
Yep.
When you can't speak about what you do openly, and you feel a certain way, it goes back to the biology, man. Women know deep down that this is not acceptable for me to be doing this shit. Like they know it deep down. That's why, like, there's a reason why when a guy asks a girl, "What's your body count?" whatever, they hesitate. They don't want to say it. There's a reason why when girls say, "I do OnlyFans" or whatever it may be, they're kind of hesitant to say it. Right? Some girls might say it out loud, but deep down, if you meet a man of your dreams, you ain't gonna tell him that shit.
Okay, I'm sorry. I have to just
Go ahead.
for sensitivity stop
Sure.
you right there. Have you ever? Are you from a Muslim country? Are you Muslim?
Yes.
You are Muslim. You are practicing Muslim.
I'm a crappy Muslim. I will
Haram.
acknowledge that. I'm
No.
myself.
Are you a practicing Muslim?
Haram!
Well, I could do better.
Haram!
Okay, so but then you should understand
Mhm.
the amount of pressure and the amount of stigma that comes behind just a woman even showing her hair and the majority of her face and her ankles and her body in certain countries. Did you
I don't
hear
have
that
to be
she's from
Muslim to know that
Saudi
every
Arabia?
religion has practiced
Okay.
female modesty.
But this is not religion. This is country. This is culture. This is everything that she's, grown up with.
So what are the
and
chances that
dealt
every
with.
culture on the face of the planet practices female modesty? There's a reason for that. Think about that for a second. Think about it. Chinese, all the way to Native Americans, to the Islamic world, Christians, etc. They all practice modesty with women, right? But they never met each other, right? Until colonization is everything else like that. But they all practice female modesty. Why? Because they understood that you got to protect a woman's value. It's a woman's job to preserve her value. It's a man's job to create his value.
Okay.
I'm not telling you can't do what you want. But for you to sit there and say, "Yo, we should be accepted no matter what," that's a ridiculous concept. You're not so you
Sure,
cannot be
but-
accepted
but-
no matter
but
what.
you can also respect the fact that it's a little triggering for someone such as yourself.
Triggering like what? I'm just telling the
As
truth.
in, correct, but it's a little triggering for someone such as herself to be put in this position to be able to freely speak about all of these things that again her family, friends, people that she's grown up with, her entire culture has practically disowned her because of just the fact that she doesn't want to wear a hijab.
But here's my thing.
That's
Can I
reality,
say
though.
something?
It is reality.
That's reality. We're not, here's the difference. This is why this podcast is popular. We tell women to their face what men really think and how we view things. Men care about a woman's past. It is what it is. If you have certain types of traits or professions, or you come from a certain background, it's going to disqualify you from a percentage of men. The thing is that we have an issue of male standards, but we don't have an issue of female standards. No bad to eye when a girl says, "I want a rich man," a guy that's tall, confident, ambitious. But when a guy says, "I don't want a girl that's a porn star," or a girl that has a promiscuous past or whatever,
It's a problem.
it's an issue.
Yeah.
I disagree. I think that's reasonable.
You're literally arguing right now for the contrary.
You just said
No,
I
but,
disagree.
no,
I think
I'm
that's
not.
reasonable.
No, I think it's reasonable for each and every individual to have their own particular standards. That's
100%. But then you have to be okay with the backlash that comes from it, because a lot of people are like, I'm super secure, this is what I do, and fuck everything else, and then this happens and she has to leave. That means she's not completely accepting of what she's doing.
Well, we also don't know
psychologically.
we also don't know. We're also supposing why she's emotional. I have to
No,
say
100%, and
also
I
don't know
understand why
exactly
she would be like that.
what's
But what
going on
I'm
with her.
saying is,
she could have got a text that her dog died. We don't know why
She doesn't have a phone with her. So nice try. The reality is she knows that objectifying herself on the internet for money, clicks, and attention is not the natural state of order of things. Women typically don't want to do that. Okay? She's doing it. What? You got it. Yes, she does OnlyFans.
Oh, okay.
You don't
Yo,
know
what the
let's move on. Let's move on.
We have wait, we have
yeah.
9
You're
people
making an
here.
argument for something you're not even aware of.
Yo, somebody save grandma, man.
Oh my God.